Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a good day and welcome in. Oh, listen, I do not have my chat working up on here right now, so I have to look over here for the chat. Anyways, so it is what it is. So I know I'm starting my lives earlier. It just works out for me, and I'm an hour ahead of Eastern Standard Time, so it's 6 o'clock here for me. And with my sleeping schedule lately, the past month, yeah, it's just better that I'm on this early because otherwise I don't function. I don't function at all. So thank you for coming in, and I'd like to welcome everybody. And I have a lot to show. I have some stuff to talk about. I'm really excited. I've been doing some new stuff that I never thought in a million years that I would ever be able to do. So I want to talk about that. So first of all, hi Trish. Hi, Diane. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jeanette. Listen, I was even talking to, was it Trish last night? It was late last night for me. And any other time, I wouldn't have been up. I think it was like, for me, it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. It was late. Yeah, it was. Anyways, I have some stuff to talk about. I'm so excited. Now, I think I told everybody I canceled my 2-tier membership, so it's only $1.99 Canadian now. And there's a reason for that. Shipping was stressing me out for that and not getting things out in time. And I just wanted to make sure everything was going smoothly, especially when I'm going to start shipping out the yarn, right? And I'm going to be starting to do the boxes. I'm going to, next week, I'll be starting to talk about what I'm doing with those boxes. Hi, Joanne. How are you? Diane, they said it was because of menopause. But when you're only getting 2 hours sleep a night, there's something not. And then I can't function for the rest of the day. It's awful. Hi, Mama. Evelyn's my mama, everybody. So welcome her in. And Happy New Year to you. I hope you're feeling better, Mom. So I should call her. I'm good. Thank you, Angela. How about? Well, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'll ask you later. I'm trying to have a stress-free life right now. That's why with the higher tier, it was stressing me out. I felt like I wasn't doing enough for you. And I hate having that feeling and but we are okay, so we are having last year, I have it down here. I took some. Now I didn't even put it in the title, guys. So I'm doing a giveaway in the chat today. And last year, I got it. Honest to gosh, I got it. This bucket is full of super chats that I got all last year. And I'm going to be picking one of those, and they're going to get a surprise a giveaway tonight. My visit with Chantel was amazing. Hi, Granny D. Oh, I missed you too. I do watch you. I do go on, but I just never talk. And I can never keep up with the chats. Guys, lately, I think it's because I'm not sleeping very good. When I'm on somebody's live, I don't even watch the chats anymore. Kimmy's the only one I usually try to talk it, but I can't keep up with them. I can't read them fast enough, and I hate hurting anybody's feelings if I miss them saying hello to me. So yeah, so I'm there. I just don't watch the chat, or I'm usually like bopping around. Yep, I watched Granny G's chat the other day, and what was I doing? I was taking down my one Christmas tree. I took them all down, but two. I still have two up, but I'm there. I'm a listening, and I did see that gorgeous yarn, Granny D. I did. So, I want to talk about my yarn that I did. I want to talk about the bag that I did for Hooker versus Hooker. And if you don't know what Hooker versus Hooker is, I know, Trish, you are. If you don't know what Hooker versus Hooker is, it is two of the sweetest ladies that I've ever met. I'm telling you. It's Jan from an Alaskan crafter, and also I'm so bad with names. Mimi's crochet and farming. Did I get that right? Please tell me I get that right. Uh-huh. And yeah. They do this Hooker versus Hooker, and it's once a month. And I didn't even apply to join last month because honestly, with everything going on in December, I probably just didn't do it. Just anyways, I might do it next month. But I did do what okay, so they had Jax. I can't remember her channel name, but she's amazing. I had her on there, and she picked what you had to do, and I think it was like we voted on it, and it was two of them. There was a bag or a table runner. We didn't know what it was until afterwards, and then it's Lynn, right? She was up there. Creations by Jax. Thank you, Joanne. She was on there, and she picked the colors that we had to do. Now listen, with the colors they had to do, I had to do this. So they picked purple, pink, blue, and gray. Now I don't really care about the gray, but purple, pink, and blue, I absolutely had to do it. Yes, Lynn C. She was the subscriber. So I got so excited, and I'm done it. I started it, and this is because I got no sleep, and I worked on it. It took me one day because I got no sleep, and that's all I did is work on this. Killed my hands because it's cotton. I used cotton on it, but it is what it is. It's not perfect, but I know that. Hi, Naked Snail. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for coming in. I know Laura said she might steal the idea if anybody shows them off, but that's okay. You steal away, girl. So what I didn't you do a tutorial or not a tutorial. I didn't follow a pattern. I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I've never really made a bag before. And my husband looks at me and says, you make bags all the time. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot about my big baskets. I just shrunk it up. So I made a bottom on it, and it has the thing on there. So it will stand up. So it stands up. It will. And then I put tassels on. I was going to put flowers on it, but goodness gracious, there was no way I could concentrate enough to make a flower. So I threw some tassels on there. I don't know if that's allowed. Like, I'm sure. And the wood on there, I'm okay. And you can either hold it or it's a crossbody. Now, I did make the strap a little long, but listen, I can always sew it inside a little bit. Thank you. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Welcome in. And Happy New Year to you. So this was my bag. I already sent them an email. She said, send me an email and make sure you sent like picture. Well, I already did it because I asked, well, I didn't, listen, I'm not best with technology and that. So I did it over my phone and I said to the girls, did you get my email? Because, and Jan answered, she says, yep, I got it. Love it. Thank you. So this is what I did. If you guys want to join Hooker vs. Hooker, it is fun. It is sassy and it's everything. It's fun and sassy. And these girls crack me up so much. And you don't win anything. You win bragging rights. It's against the ladies on the a felt bag. I've never done one of those, Granny D. Felt bag. That sounds interesting. So it is like they're sassy and they're just out there having a good time. So they should be coming on at the end of the month, I believe, to show their work. And then everybody from the chat, they actually vote who wins. And all you win is bragging rights. And here she goes. And bragging rights are good, right? And you talk smack to everybody. It's fun. So what I did use, so my pink was cotton sprout. It's 100% cotton. And I used like pretty close to a full ball. Well, it's a donut, right? You get how much yarn? I don't know how much yarn you get. Oh, you get 230 meters. It's 100 grams. It's a light 3-weight. So for this part here, I just put 3 yarns into, or still this part here, but I put 3 grays together. And this part here, Bella, go play. And I put the blue, the purple, and the blue, purple, and pink all together. So can you see all that? It's really hard to see the purple, I think. But anyways, it's there. I promise I did not cheat. So the yarn I used, I had this yarn laying around for a while. My blue's in there too. This yarn came from Ice, of course. And it was one of their bags. Like, I bought it one year. I was buying all my cotton for the summer, all my yarns for the summer. And I was, doesn't tell me how much yardage, anything in it. But I believe it's the equivalent, and I have some as the Hobby Lobby sugar wheel, cotton sugar wheel. It feels the same. It works up the same. It's very nice. That's what I believe it is. I'm not an expert by any means. So, anyways, put it in here. I don't know how many yards I used. I used one. That was 1 ball of the purple, 1 ball of the blue, and then the 3 gray. But you got to remember, I made 3 fair-sized tassels too with each color. So all these yarns came, except for this cotton sprout, came in a package, and you bought this for a bag, and it was like, I forget what they call it. Hold on, I'm sure. I will look it up for you right now. And it's like, the closeout yarns, but you get them in the bag, and well, maybe it's not the closeout yarns. I forget. You get a whole bag, and you don't get to choose what you get. Maybe under promotions. You don't get to choose what you get, but you get a bag of something. Like if you want a bag of cotton or a bag of acrylic, that's how that goes. Yes, that's how that goes. Anyways, yeah. So that was my bag, and super excited. I got it done in more than in time. Hi, Isha. How are you? Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. Hope you guys had a good holiday and a wonderful New Year's. And if you didn't watch my video today, I'm going to show the yarn that Chantel and I dyed. Yeah, there's one yarn that's not, because I want to add some more sage green to it. It's so pretty, but I want to add. I'll show that in a minute. So what is everybody else working on? I started a new project today. That was my first project of the new year. So, and then I'm starting to, this is so funny. I have all kinds of books like this, and I've never used them. And I was watching Kim's live the other day, but I did fall asleep. But apparently her and I talked about it, that we were going to write stuff down from this year to see if it works, because, I did try one year and it didn't work. But I decided to use this book because it's nice and big, and it has all this stuff in it. I'm not going to draw anything. Don't worry about that. No, it's not a mystery bag. It's yeah, it's not a mystery bag. It's like those bags from Ice. I don't know. You can get so many different ones with fancy yarns, acrylic, cotton, bamboo. There's so many. You're learning to knit, Joanne? Well, I seen that you had knitting needles. I mean, girl, you got some ambition. Knitting socks and C2C blanket, and just started a new cross stitch. Did 2 headbands the other day. Mill ends. No, they're not mill ends either. Listen, listen, let me see what I can find. I know what they're called. Well, I don't know what they're called. But you buy them by the bag, and they have all different kinds of bags, like bags of some of them are mill ends or just mismatched stuff. I don't know. Listen, you would think I would know all this by now, but I don't. And this is the only time I actually bought them. It's the only time. You get all kinds of bags. Oh, mixed lots. That's what they're called. Mixed lots. And you can get all kinds of mixed lots. Like they have like 6 pages of, this is 6 pages. Each page has 68 items. Yeah. Lorena yarns, mixed lot. I guess they're basically almost like mill ends, but they're still tagged and everything. These ones that I got, they didn't have any of the information about the yarn, just 100% yarn. That's all I got on it. So this book, so Kimmy showed hers, and apparently we're using the same book. I was like, Kim, I can use a different one. She goes, nope, it's perfect. I never thought that we'd pick the same book. They're kind of like mill ends, but not. These are full cakes. These 2 I didn't touch. They're full cakes. And they just didn't sell them, I guess. I don't know. But they're like they feel and they work up just like the Hobby Lobby cotton cakes. What are they called? I just said the name too. Listen, considering I got no sleep, I thought I was doing pretty good. Hi, Dee. Oh, you look away. Lurk away. Oh, going to work. Okay. Sherry, what shawl are you doing? Are you doing a pattern or are you just working up just winging it and working your own? Sugar wheel. Thank you. My head. So they're just like sugar wheel cotton. Yes, and they're called mix lots. So let me show you the yarn Chantel and I dyed. I was quite proud of myself, actually. Now, first of all, the two are in the other room. We're not doing those. I want to add more to it because I just feel like, that feeling. I don't know. When I do something and it's like, it's almost there, but it's not. I just need to put a little bit more in. Thank you. Bag o' Day Peekaboo. I love Crystal's tutorials. Love it. Sugar, not sweet. Yeah, sugar sugar rolls. Sweet roll. No, not sweet rolls. That's Premier. That's right, Joanne. You take that as a win. So I don't know if you guys ever get like that. It needs something. It just needs something. So I want to add a little bit more sage green. Now these other ones I'm pretty happy with. So this is the first one. I have no names and I have to. Hi Sally, how are you? And I have to still tag them and everything. Like I haven't tagged them. I haven't even tagged my sock ones yet. So these are blue with some fuchsia in it, but the fuchsia kind of turned like a purple, which is fine. It worked out. And the new way, the new technique that I'm doing is like it shows. It's kind of like okay, I'll get it. Heathered. It's kind of like a heathered look, and I love a heathered look. So there's those ones. Love those. And then these kind of like different dimension, like depths of purple. Oh, really gorgeous. These turned out really good. So these are a heathered. And right now I'm just throwing things together. Thank you. And the color is so vibrant. My new dyes are just blowing me away. And then these are for somebody else. But this is on my new, thank you, Dee. My new and I have to get the yardage and everything put on them, but this is my new base that I got. My Lord, did I ever luck out having a friend like Thrifts? That's all I gotta say. And this is Winter Storm. I made some fingering ones, and somebody wanted the 4-weight, so I did those. Thank you. Hi, Billy. Just woke up. Oh, it's so nice to see you. So, yeah, these are the ones Chantel helped me with. Plus, we did hers, which turned out amazing. What she wanted was kind of like an ombre look, but one side with gray and the other side of pink. So I dip dyed it, and I did it really slow, and then I hung it up, and I took a picture and I put it on my Facebook page. So it's like a pink, and it turned out to like a very baby pink. And then the other side was a dark gray, and then it went to like a silver gray. She absolutely loves it. And I said, well, do you want me to cake that up? And she's like, no, Mom, I just want to look at it. So I know she's just like me. Hi, Angela. Welcome in. I will get her to send me a picture, Joanne. Yeah, you're on that. But when you see it on that page, all you see is it hanging in the pot. Yeah, I have Tom working. So yeah. So next month, I'm going to start taking orders for the spring boxes. Remember, I'm only doing 4 a month. So next month will be the spring boxes. And I'm very excited about those. Well, they're not going to be boxes. They're going to be in bags because the bags are cheaper and I'll still try to make it pretty and everything. I'll do my best. I will, Joanne. I'm still going to try and make it pretty and everything, but it'll be in a bag. It's cheaper to ship that way. Unless you're in the Canada, then I'm going to get one of those boxes where you can, like, it's one price box. Yes, I have to keep him out of trouble. You're absolutely right. Joe is fine. Okay. Oh, good, because dyslexic and seeing that. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday and the big meltdown I had, and well, it wasn't a meltdown, but we are very transparent here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm very honest and talk about my weaknesses or I'm scared to do something. Now, I have said I love the Sophie blanket. Always have. And I said I could never do it. I can't do it. There's no way. And I remember Billy. I think Billy, yes, it was Billy. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. Don't, Hi, Dawn. How are you? Um, Tom, you just never mind. You just take it. You married me. You knew how I was. So, yeah, Tom, Don, get on him. He's bugging me already. I have decided that I'm going to try, and I think I can do it. I've been working up to it. I've been doing these other blankets by the Crochet Crowd, and I've done the cable blanket. So I've been really working up to it, and I thought I can do this. I can do this. I'm just gonna have to just do it. So then I'm thinking about the yarn and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to cost me so much money. Listen, I have a beautiful yarn stash. I'll be the first to admit I worked a lot. Like I've worked years on this stash and I think it's amazing for sweaters. I don't have enough for big blankets, like blankets like this where but the Sophie blanket and what I was thinking of doing was completely different. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So thank you, Joanne. Happy New Year, Dawn. I hope you had a good one, girl. So I finally found the yarn. And yes, I do have enough of it. It's the Alara. I bought it to do, well, it's what I did my curtains on. And I know once you wash it, it softens up. It's nice and soft in my hands. And use your stash. You will be using lots of different colors. Exactly. I did, Billy. We finally found it. I found 11 colors that I'm going to use. It's 11 different colors. It's all going to work out. Hi, the Crafty Gypsy. How are you? So Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So, Billy, thank you. So then I was asking questions about changing the yarns when I know, like, because I skimmed over the tutorials because I'm not going to need the tutorial. Like, I'm not oblivious. I'm going to need it. So hi Timmy, how are you? Oh, that's okay. Thank you. So I went into this chat where, there's a few ladies from that I met. Billy's in them. And this one girl, and I know she has a channel. If somebody can help me out with that, because I know she has a channel. It is if I get her first name, these guys, Bree. She has a channel. She answered my question. She just says, and I think also Lynn was like, it's well worth pudding. It's well worth getting the book. So I'm thinking, yeah. So my husband right away and got on Amazon and ordered me a book. It's coming Monday. So I'm very excited. This will be the biggest thing I've ever made and the hardest. And I've got anxiety, but I got it. I got this. I know I do. I have a lot of girls that I can count on and ask questions, and that will help me. Right. The peekaboo. What's the peekaboo? Hi, Jeannie. How are you? So, in that little process, I've always loved Hooked on Sunshine. Have you guys ever heard of her? I found her about 2 years ago. I've always liked the whatchamacallit. Elaine. Yes, Elaine's Crochet. She has a channel too. Thank you. So I've always loved her. And okay. Thank you. And you can drop those channels. Just let me make you a mod, Joanne, so you can drop those channels for me. Does that mean you can? Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah. Okay. So I've always loved her work, and I thought, okay, but I mean, it's $9 Canadian for her patterns, which I'm fine with. And then, but she does tutorials, right, Billy? So she does tutorials too, but I didn't know anybody that had seen her tutorial, so I didn't know if it would be something I can follow, because I have to remember there's only certain people I can follow. It's not like they're bad or good teachers. It's the way I learn. It's not their fault. It's the way I learn. So when I follow a lot of people that do tutorials, and I keep doing their tutorials because I know I can follow them. It's hard to follow some people for me. And it's not them, it's how I learn. I learn different from other people. So I thought I'm just going to bite the bullet, but I'm just going to get the tutorial. I'm not going to get the pattern because there's no use of me having the pattern. And it's $9 Canadian for the tutorial. For this one tutorial, I'm going to start with the doodad. Well, I started it today. I know, Billy. I'm so excited. I started it today. That's okay, Dawn. You're a very busy girl. It is, Joe. So I started her today, and guys, I don't know how to explain of how excited I was, and can I say proud of myself? Listen, I have come such a long way in my crochet. I'm not trying to brag. That's not what I'm doing. For me to be able to do this, it's hard time. The way I learned to crochet, someone told me to do this or do that. They didn't tell me anything about the yarn. They didn't tell me about the stitches. They just said wrap your yarn or don't wrap your yarn. That's how I learned. And then put it in that hole. And then I memorized the patterns, and I kept doing the same 6 patterns for about 17 years. That's how I learned. So thank you, Joanne. So when I say that I have come a long way, and just because I've been crocheting for so long doesn't mean I did a good job. But my crochet has come up so much in the last couple of years. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you for coming. Since I realized there's YouTube, because I only realized YouTube, I think, 3 years ago. So this is what I started. This is the doodad. And this is with no sleep, guys. I am like so excited that I could do this and follow her and be able to do. And listen, I'm doing it with Kimmy. So Kimmy says, "Oh, I've never done the extended double crochet." And I'm like, "Kimmy, that's one of my favorite stitches." And for me to know the stitches that she's doing on here, it blew my mind. Like I was like, "Oh, maybe I can really do this." Hi, Reese. How are you? Good. Thank you. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just saying 4 years ago, 3 years ago, there was no way I would be able to do any of this. None. Like, and I'm telling you it for a fact. It's just the way it is. My stitches are better, and mind you, I I do a lot of crochet now. My stitches are better just from doing something like this has helped my skills so much. And the yarn I use, and I thought I'm just going to use it. Well, first I was going to use a Stenley, and then I started. I'm like, you know what? I need something that I'm comfortable with and don't have to worry about the 3 strands. And yeah. And saw you were on, and I did not want to miss you. Oh, I hope you feel better. Oh my goodness, thank you, Reese. Hi, Jeanette. Yes, Lisa the Wild Woman. So I talked to Kimmy, and I like to talk things out. Hi, Lulu. I am doing good. I hope you're doing good. I have to talk things out. Whether my husband understands me or anybody understands me, I need to talk the whole thing out. So when I talked it out with Kimmy, she's like, "Yeah, I think you need to go up your yarn, like make have like a different weight yarn." So I chose mandolin ombre. Well, it was one that I had. I only need 1 or 2 more for this, and I can get this at Walmart. So that's what I did. And let me tell you how exciting it is for me to be able to follow her. Because my next one will be the hi Angela, welcome in. I really the whatchamacallit is one blanket that I've always loved. And so that will be not the next blanket, but the blanket after that. Because my next blanket is going to be what blanket will it be? Listen, I've had 2 hours sleep, I think. It's going to be hi baby. The Sophie. It's the Sophie universe. And I was going to do the Charlotte, but I think I'm going to do the Sophie. Hi, my pink bathtub. Thank you. And I did get your email. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, if you send me an email or whatever, it's really hard for me when I get no sleep, I don't read that well. I really have to concentrate. So please bear with me. She's in a mood. Thank you, Joey. I really need your help tonight. Wow. So that's everything I had to show you. So I'm going to pick, and listen, if they're not in here, we're going to do a gift card. If they're not in here, I will try and find them. I will try and email them. Most people, I have their emails. Most people, I know who they are. Yeah. And then I'm going to be doing a giveaway in the chat tonight too. But this one is from last year. And I would have done it. Listen, Chantel and I canceled that live. Chantel and I we needed the time. So I was being really selfish with my time with Chantel. Peekaboo poncho. Very nice. So, and then the next week I was like, you know what? I'm exhausted. I'm just going to take this week off. And I didn't do much in December. I needed the time. I just did. So, and I know you all understand. So this should have been done 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't. Thank you, Dee. Now, should we get Tom is Tom going to do this? Let's make, where'd she go? I know she's working, but she's listening. Dawn, are you here? Do you want Tom to pick or do you want me to pick? If you don't answer, then I'm just going to get it. Yeah, and I did. Last month I did. I hardly did anything. You want me to pick? Maybe you'll win if I pick. Because he's not going to pick. Good. Okay. I'm picking, and I'm picking only one. Got one. And it's pink. I did. Dawn? Oh, I will contact you tonight or tomorrow. Not tonight, because after this live, I have to go and deal with my kitties, and then I'm going to bed. But yes, congratulations, Dawn. See? That's why she didn't want Tom to pick. That was supposed to be. I know. Sorry. I am super. Dawn never wins my giveaways, so I'm glad she finally won. Good for her. You're so welcome. So I'll contact you and we'll discuss it, okay? Because I know I usually do Mary Maxims, but this one I was going to we'll figure it out, okay, girl? And hey, if that's what you want. 26 hats for. I made over 2,600 hats for 2023. So that's your gold, Jeanette. Wow, good for you. Listen, I let you pick who picked. So if you didn't win, it was like, that's your fault. So Don, I'm super excited. Too funny. Congratulations. Yes. So I'm telling you, I usually get Tom to pick every month when I did this every month. I got Tom to pick. And I mean, that girl would put in about how many entries and never win. Yeah. I'm thinking Michael's might be better for you, girl. Just saying. With everything you got going on. Okay, so I'm gonna do hi Arrow. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. That is amazing. And wow. That kudos to you, girl. And now, do you do a whole bunch of different ones, or do you do you have a knitting machine, or is this all done by hand? Like, because that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot just in 1 week. Dawn, don't even. Thank you, girl. Last year I did, so when you did a super chat like Dawn just did, I would put your name in a bucket. But I'm not doing that this year, guys. So just so you know, I might start up again later, but with everything going on, I just need a minute, right? So let's say a thank you to Dawn. Which one are we going to do for her? Chickens. My chickens. Oh my goodness, 18 months, 17 months. That's amazing. They all go, kudos to you. Way to go, girl. Jeanette, that's amazing. That is truly amazing. Seven hats is, thank you, Lulu, for doing the math because my head couldn't do it if I wanted to right now. That's amazing. Those are my chickens, can't Granny D. That's my rooster and yes. But now I have kittens, so I have to try to get. I got to get the kittens and the dogs and do. Yeah, I got to put them in there too. I got to get a thank you for that. So, one of Tom's friends calls them the hippie chickens. I said they're not hippie, they're bougie. So what are we gonna do? I think I'll do a pattern. Oh, thank you, Lulu. I'm going to do a pattern for the chat. Let me think. The chickens are amazing. They are spoiled rotten. Ethel is doing so much better than what she was. Her feather. See, I knew it was because of her molting how she was feeling. So they are so much better. Yes, and the dogs. I think I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm gonna back away for a bit. You know what? I might do. I'm trying to think. I am going to do my shawl giveaway and I'll do it twice for the chat. So listen, this is how it's going to work out. If you don't have it already, I'm going to put a word in, then, I'm going to count. I have to do it on this screen, which I'm going to go to live chat right now. There. So I'll do it twice. So then you email me. My email, I'm pretty sure I put it in the description box. Yes. It's the mypreciousyarnery@gmail.com. Email me and I will send you or send whoever you would like. Like if you want it, it's yours. If you don't, then we'll send it. I can send it to somebody else. I do not want to lose my spot here. Do I have a stitch marker? I have a stitch marker. Oh, that's a big one. I plan on working on a new tutorial. Not tutorials. Yeah, I plan on doing a sweater tutorial. Everybody seems to like the sweater that I made my aunt. I have to do that tutorial. Thank you. Do you have more than one shawl pattern? No, I only have the one. I only have one pattern, and I haven't done this. It's been almost a year. Well, no, maybe 6-7 months since I've given it out or anything. But I am going to work on something else for a pattern and try to do a box up for, maybe fall, a shawl pattern for fall with one of my, do it with one of my boxes or bags with one of my hand dyed yarns and do a thing. I did that with my shawl pattern last time. Gwen, there's already a whatchamacallit pattern. You should design a blanket called, yeah, right? But there's already a whatchamacallit pattern, but with my words, you're absolutely right. Okay. I may get this right. Nope. Hi, Cal. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time since I've done this. I don't know what I'm doing. So I had a phone call and had to step away. Who let Dawn win? I put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces. You certainly do. You certainly do. Oh, you do have it from Kimmy's auction. Yep. That's the last time I did any giveaway for this shawl. I want to make it simple. Okay. So when I hit start, you get one, you only hit once white, just once. But you know what, Joanne? If you win, you can give it to somebody else. So yeah, you can, if you win and you want to give it to somebody else, and they don't even have to be here, you can give it to a friend, whatever. It's fine with me. That he's like Tim Hortons. He's been putting smiles on people's face. Okay, are we ready? And the word is yarn. Just doing it simple. And I will do 2 giveaways with the same thing. And when I hit stop, that means stop. Can somebody count for me? I forgot to ask. Please, please. Kimmy Kim. I love that. Kimmy Kim. Hi, Flower. How are you, Tammy? Tammy, I have your Christmas card here. If you would like it, email me your address if you'd like. If not, it's fine. And I'll get it. I can get it out to you. I have a calendar in there for you. Yep, only ones, please. That's okay. Wow, Gwen, that's still amazing. Like, how do you work on anything else? So you just do hats this whole year? Okay, I'm going to hit stop in about 2 seconds. Okay, did anybody count for me? 25. Oh, you only do hats. Wow. Okay, Tammy, thank you. 18. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, I work on it. You should. Earlier today, I had all these cakes all down, and I'm like, oh, just leave it. It's fine for the live. Husband's like, nope, you can't. Okay, so let's. 3 people got 17. That looks good to me. And I'm going by my screen, guys. Okay, so can you see that? 12. Kelly, Cal Crochet's Corner, Cal, you won. I can't put it up on here because I do not have comments over here. So it is. Okay, so I'm going to pick another number. 8. Dawn, it's your lucky day. Girl that never wins twice tonight. So, Cal, you won. And yes, you do. You can, Dawn. You can gift it. She better get a lottery ticket. Yeah, so email me, Cal, and I'll send you the PDF. It comes with pictures. It's written for someone like with dyslexic can understand. Okay, Granny D, can you email me and I will send you the pattern? Thank you, Dawn. That's all I asked too is for yarn. I got Christmas. I went shopping Christmas Day for yarn because my husband and my daughter is like, we didn't get you much, so let's go to the computer. I told my daughter not to, and I left the computer, and next thing I know, she's already paid for it. It's very easy to read. Very, Cal. I promise you, that's one thing I wanted to do when I made a pattern for someone like me to read it. For I have dyslexic, so and there's pictures. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Don. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. I'm going to bed. First, I'm going to go give my kitties a treat and tuck them in, and they're going to, but then they get back up and they just, oh my gosh. They're definitely kittens, let me tell you. They're up most of the night. So please, if you want, email me. Dawn, we'll talk tomorrow. Cal, email me. You know my email. Granny D, please email me. I don't think I have your email. But you know what, Granny D, don't worry about it. I'll find you. You have your email on your thing. It'll be just easier and faster for me to email you, I think. If you're okay with that. I'm going to try. If I don't sleep tonight, I'm getting on Zoom and everybody better be on. I'm going to wake everybody up. Okay, guys, I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Well, at least try to sleep because I ain't sleeping. Somebody's got to sleep. Bye, everyone.